Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to start, this is a scramble style arm lock drill. What we're going to do is we're going to start from Kisagatami here. We're going to switch to Makura Kisagatami, so you're going to get a nice good squeeze on the pillow hole here. The first arm lock is going to be a straight arm lock, attacking with the foot here. So we're going to extend out, place here, alright, apply the lock. If he fights it by defending, we're going to feed it immediately under the other leg, pull it in, and get the arm lock there. If he fights it by pulling his elbow free, we're going to redirect it back under the other leg here and trap it. We're going to switch to Munigatami, keeping our weight down here. Keep this leg up for a base. This one to control your upper body's balance. That way you don't go one way or back the other way. This stops you from going this way as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attack the other arm. We're going to go straight for Udigarami here. All fingers up, wrist down flat, pull down, lift up. If he fights it by extending, you're going to shift your weight a little further out both directions. That way it's evenly balanced. Remember, thumb up. This wrist is very important to stay underneath the Gotelin tendon, under the elbow. Here, as you shift, don't shift your hand with it. Just shift that top hand here. That way you can get a nice good lock there. Alright, as he fights it again, we're going to hug it. We're going to swap hands. So this outside hand is going to come underneath. This top hand is going to come here. We're going to shift our extended foot. It's going to come in underneath his armpit. We're going to stand up here. Take that back. Let's back up one step. We're going to shift here. As it comes down, we're going to take it. We're going to swap to Ushiro Kisagatami. We're starting to go into the wrong drill. Maintain control here on this opposite arm. I've got control here. So as I've got I've got good control on this upper body, we're going to go ahead and go for our other arm lock. So we're going to slide this foot in here, this foot over, and we're going to pin this one to the mat. I'll release this one, and you're going to come over and join my other hand here. Arch for the arm lock here. Just another variation of Udigarami right there. Alright, if he defends by shrimping out and pulling his elbow, we're going to maintain control on this arm and our foot down. This is going to keep him from going anywhere. I'm going to release this side over here and come back to this arm. Using this arm and this foot, I'm going to swing myself over, keeping weight down. Very important to keep the weight down. This other leg's going to come over here. Once it bases, I pull my leg up. We're going to go right back into Kisagatami here. That's the first part of it. The second stage of this, we're going to go right back from Kisagatami right here. We're going to go for a messed up arm lock, I call it. We're going to try for Udigarami, but we're not going to clear the head. Now you can, if you apply enough pressure and your opponent has a weak enough shoulder, you can get the arm lock from this position, but it's very rare. So what we're going to say, we're going to go for this. Once we realize we do not have anything, we're going to maintain control. We're going to pull this hand free, push up on the elbow, bury our head next to the mat, up against his shoulder. Clasp, or let go of his hand here and clasp your hand. Now we're going to swap to a Katagatami. So this foot's going to come back and into his back here. This one's going to take another post. That way we get a good Katagatami hold right here. You squeeze hard enough, you can get the choke. Now what he's going to do to defend this is leave his hand still on the back of his head and push with his other hand against his elbow. Here, that defends. As you feel this defense, you're going to release your hand. You're going to take this outside hand and shoot through here. Right through the bend of his arm here. You're going to maintain control here and step over his head. From here, regain your figure 4 lock, and you're going to apply udigarami to the rear, here. If he defends by grabbing something, here, we're going to switch to Jujigatami. Notice, foot is underneath the back, that's perfectly fine. This other foot stays here to trap and hold the upper body. We're going to apply the lock here to break the grip. If he defends by rolling over, which is a common defense, by flipping straight over, all you're going to do is go with the flow. Relax and go with the flow. Do not panic and let go. Notice my feet. I still have one underneath his head, and I have one on his back. That maintains control. I can apply the lock from here, belly down or posting up. If he realizes he made a mistake and he rolls back over, same thing, go with the flow. Notice this time to escape, he pushes the foot off. Very important with this step is as he pushes, if he's going to try and escape out this side, you pull up so he comes right back into guard. And that's the end of the first part of this.